Hey y'all, so I am ready to give another update on my medical cannabis journey, and I mean, if I'm really being honest, I feel quite discouraged. Discouraged, yes, but don't worry y'all, I am still determined. I'm not giving up. Let me just go ahead and update y'all. So, quick recap. I've been using medical cannabis here in Florida for about a year now. I have found a 1-to-1 tincture that I take morning and night. I put it under my tongue. It's helped great with my GI issues, my nausea and vomiting. I'm able to eat orally again, not using my tube feeds like I used to. Great. But unfortunately, I hadn't found anything to help with my pain. So I saw a new medical marijuana doctor, and she gave me some recommendations to try products I haven't previously tried. She made me more open-minded, and now I'm trying lots of different things. Unfortunately, I have come to learn that I apparently have a ridiculously high tolerance. I kind of suspected it in the beginning, but it was confirmed by the employees at the dispensary saying, wow, I can't believe this doesn't affect you. And I actually went back to my cannabis doctor earlier than expected because nothing was working. She pointed me in the direction of some stronger products. But anyways, let me tell y'all what I've tried, what's worked and hasn't worked, and I'll go dispensary by dispensary. So first we have Soterra. I like this dispensary because they have good customer service, they offer free home delivery, and they have good quality products. And for my pain, I tried 3 different vape pens, a 1-to-1 ratio, 1-to-4, and a 1-to-9. In the beginning, I thought they could have been helping a little bit, but now it's just totally ineffective for me. I also tried a reserve oil, which is basically a thick concentrated oil. This is called Zen. It's a 1-to-4 ratio. This did impact me a little bit, but I had to take half of this to feel an effect, and that's just not cost effective because this whole thing, I think it's about $60. So for right now, I'm not going to continue with Soterra. I might revisit their other reserve oils in the future, but I'm looking at other dispensaries. In my last video, I also talked about a dispensary called Vita. I really like them because they're, speak normally, Jackie, okay. I like them because their customer service is great and all of their products are organic. I tried 3 different vape pens from them. Well, it's 1 vape pen. This is the base that's rechargeable. And then you have cartridges you screw on to the base to use it. And I got an indica, a sativa, a hybrid. They are pure THC and they seem to affect me a little bit in the beginning. Now they do absolutely nothing, unfortunately. So that was a no-go. So I tried all of those products, and because they weren't affecting me as I thought they should, I'm like, what's wrong with me? Am I not using them properly? So I went back to my cannabis doctor. She said, I'm using them properly. I just have this crazy high tolerance. And that's when she pointed me in the direction of stronger products. So I went back to Trulieve, which is probably the most popular dispensary here in Florida. And I recently learned about a really great policy they have. If you're dissatisfied with your product for whatever reason, say like, okay, the vape pen is having technical malfunctions, or this oil did absolutely nothing for me, you can bring it back for store credit. And that's great for me. Like, I'm in the trial and error phase. So if it doesn't work, I can bring it back and try something else for store credit. That's been a game changer. So I've been going to Trulieve a lot, exchanging things, trying to find something that works. Trulieve has a lot of different products. I tried some of their tinctures, didn't really work out for me. Some of their less concentrated oils didn't work out for me. Then for vaping, I tried their True Stick and all of their True Pods that could go in it. None of them worked for me, and those are supposed to be a concentrated vape, so that kind of concerned me. I went back and I said I need something more potent because just how my body processes the cannabis, and they showed me the Trulieve True Clear syringes, which come in canisters like this. I love that noise. And they're thick, concentrated oils. So far, I've only tried 3 different True Clear syringes. I tried an indica. The strain was 9-pound hammer. Fortunately, it didn't affect me. And then I tried a hybrid. It was called Banana Kush. That one made me a little bit giddy, but it didn't help my pain at all. So those two have been returned for store credit. The one I currently have is called Delta 8. It's a 1-to-1 ratio of Delta 8 and Delta 9, which are both THCs. And this one has helped me a little bit. So for the Delta 8 to start working, I have to take at least a quarter of the entire thing. The entire thing is $70, so it's very expensive. This is not cost effective long term, but like I said, I'm in the trial and error phase. Anyways, when I take this and it kicks in, I feel kind of a relaxing sensation. I feel mentally relaxed and my muscles stop spasming a bit. It definitely does not provide enough relief, but at least there's some relief, which tells me I'm on the right track. Now, the TruClear syringes can be administered in 3 different ways. One of them is vaping, and they can be vaped with TruLeave's concentrate pen. I tried all 3 of the different TruClear syringes I had with the vape pen, and unfortunately, it's not effective if I vape it. The other 2 routes for the TruClear syringes are sublingual or oral. Honestly, between those 2, sublingual and oral, I don't notice a difference. Either way, it's gonna take about 2 hours to kick in. 2 hours is a pretty long time to wait, especially when you're hurting. And again, it doesn't provide enough relief, but since it provides some relief, again, hoping I'm on the right track. Another thing I'm trying from TruLeave is called Crumble. It comes in this container. I will show y'all what it looks like. It's not an oil, but instead crumbly pieces. This one is very heavily THC. It's an indica 9-pound hammer. And this cannot be taken sublingually or orally. It can only be used with the concentrate vape pen. And unfortunately, I've tried it quite a bit and just not effective. The last store I have to discuss is called Move, M-U-V. And it's by far my favorite dispensary. My friend called it the Apple Store of cannabis dispensaries, and I totally agree with that. It's just state of the art, high quality products, organic, great employees who are knowledgeable. They spent an hour with me helping me decide between products, and so far I've only tried 2 things from them. Move has crumbles like TruLeave does, and so I got one. It's a concentrate. I use it the same way in a vape pen, and it looks similar. It's crumbly cannabis, basically. And I haven't gotten to use this one much because I just recently went to the dispensary, but this one is a little bit more effective for me than the Crumble from TruLeave. Not substantially so, but I noticed more of a difference. The second thing I got is this beauty right here. This is RSO Rick Simpson oil. Rick Simpson, I believe, is a cannabis advocate out of Canada. And the way the employees describe this to me is that it's basically a juiced version of the whole cannabis plant. It's very potent and it has a lot of medicinal purposes. Now, even with my high tolerance, and y'all, the employee, actually, I keep saying employee, they call them bud tenders, which I think is so catchy and funny, but the bud tender at Move who was working with me, first of all, he's like, wow, your tolerance is crazy. I've been using cannabis recreationally for over 20 years, and if I took the amount you would took, I would be out for at least 8 hours. And I was like, yeah, I did nothing. So given that, he said, even with my crazy high tolerance, go low and slow because this is a different ball game. He said it's apparently like really potent. So I tried it for the first time yesterday and I took a little bit and I noticed some effect. Nothing substantial, a little pain relief, but I noticed something. So I will obviously be trying this again. I'm gonna take more, but this seems promising. And the RSO, I take it sublingually or orally. I don't vape it. So as y'all can see, it's just feeling like a bit of a conundrum. And you know, my high tolerance, it's not just annoying because it's hard to find a product that works for me. It's also expensive. Obviously, the higher my tolerance, the more I'm gonna need, the more expensive it's gonna be. And this is a treatment that really, it needs to be cost effective. And I know I'm in the trial and error stage and I'm not giving up, but I'm just being honest with y'all. Yeah, I'm frustrated and discouraged right now, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. I've decided I am going to stick with TruLeave and Move exclusively just for right now because Move is my favorite dispensary, and their products are having somewhat of an impact on me. And Trulieve, just because I have store credit there, so might as well. I think the Rick Simpson oil and the more potent concentrates, and also I'm gonna try something that's strictly CBD and maybe mix a CBD in with the THC, and I'm using both, but I have a lot of ideas. I have other options. I am not at a dead end yet, and I know that Trulieve has some RSO capsules and other RSO oils, and there's still hope. It can just be a frustrating journey. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cannabis has still been a complete game changer for me. I mean, with my GI problems and being able to eat orally again, that in itself is incredible. And also I've been able to manage my headaches better with the new products, and I'm getting some pain relief here and there. It's just being patient, finding what works. I also want to say thank you because I learn a lot from y'all. I heard RSO, well, I mean, I heard it first from my doctor, but a lot of y'all have also mentioned it helping you. If any of y'all are in Florida and are cannabis savvy and know about all the products at the dispensaries available to Floridians using medical marijuana, and if you are happy to give me some guidance, I would really appreciate it. Just let me know in the comments, y'all, because this journey, I was naive. I thought I'd try the cannabis and it would work right away and it would be perfect, and that's not the case. You know, like any other type of treatment, there's going to be trial and error. It affects everyone differently. But unlike other treatments, this is natural and better for my body, so not giving up. So that is my update for y'all thus far. Stay tuned for the next one, and I hope by sharing this information, y'all can take something positive away from it. I hope that by sharing this information, we're also working towards making cannabis more accessible for those who need it, you know? Seems a bit tricky, but I'm looking forward to seeing where things go with my cannabis journey. And with that, I will say goodbye, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.